This is Callie, and now I'm going to go over anesthetic machines with you. So we're going to start with the vaporizer right here. We use isoflurane here. We have here that indicates how full it is. Maximum level, it's a little bit below that, so we could fill it up a little bit. This also is going to gauge the anesthetic depth, what gas you're going to use, 5 being the highest. And then we're going to go on here with the flow meter, which is going to gauge how much oxygen you're using for the patient. And this is for our scavenger system. Our scavenger system is also hooked up to this line right here, all the way up there. It takes it through that tube and out, exhaust. We also have the flush valve right here, and whatever size bag we're using on the patient. This would be for a small patient, as well as with the small tubing right here. Here we have the CO2 absorber. Right now it looks like it was just recently changed. When the rocks change to purple going down, that means that you need to go ahead and change those. So from here, this is basically right up here. You're going to indicate the breathing of the patient. When it flutters, that indicates the patient's breathing. This is the pressure gauge right here. So when you give a breath to an animal, you want to give no more than 20. So that'll help you gauge the pressure of what's going on. Here is the pop-off valve. It's usually used for when you close all the way and give in a breath, as well as when you pressure check the machine. Back around on the machine is where we keep the oxygen tank. And here you'll see how full it is, which I just changed it, so it's completely full. And that'll indicate how long you have. So right now we've got a full tank. It can be a very long procedure. If it's a little lower, you can get by with like dentals and really quick procedures. Right here we actually need to put a bag on. And that takes the overflow from the other bag and out through the scavenging system. And back here are the tubes where the gas travels through, as well as the oxygen travels through the machine, and it'll go to the patient, through the patient, and then as the patient exhales, it'll come out this way. Over here we have our other supplies. We have a mask for masking down. Usually if we don't have enough anesthetic, we'll use these instead of giving more propofol. And then we have the non-rebreather system that would be used on smaller pets. You can control the breaths right here by closing and opening and giving breaths through here. We also have the chamber for when you need to gas down patients. The tubes would connect right here. The animal would go in here, and you can gas down patients that way. Especially used for fractious cats or any sort of rodent. And right now I'm going to go ahead and show you a pressure check. I'm going to go ahead and close off the pop-off valve all the way. Take the tubes and close it off with my finger. And then I'm going to go ahead and flush with the flush valve till the bag's all the way full. And up here you can check the pressure and actually see if it's holding, which it is. I'm checking the pressure up here. So we all know everything's going good. Make sure that you always open back up. A lot of times people will forget, and the pressure can build up and actually be very dangerous for the animal. So it's very important to open this back up, and that is our anesthetic machine.